Hey, what's up, you guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Sorry, I'm late. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. And I'll get caught up with your comments here. Okay, cool. Thanks, Squirrel. Thanks, Squirrel. All right. Okay, it looks like the moderator's already set. Okay. All right. I don't wonder if we have any trolls today. Do we have any trolls so far, you guys? Before I even hopped on. Tyler, you're in Niagara Falls. You had the first snow of the year. Okay. Dang, that's pretty late. You're kind of behind. Other places already had snow. I know Wisconsin did for sure. And oh yeah, you're in Houston. Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, Squirrel, you're with Josh there then. Uh, you're on Central Time. Yeah, you said 6 p.m. right? Okay. Snows once every 6 to 8 years in Houston. Once it does, they close down the entire city. Yeah, we don't have the infrastructure to clear anything, and Houston is the fourth largest city in the U.S. Really? I didn't know that. Tyler, people are weak these days. My phone keeps popping up, special weather statement or advisory, it's only 5 centimeters. Dude, that would be nothing for us in Wisconsin. Dude, it could be 5 feet and they won't even cancel shit sometimes. um, Growing up, 10 to 15, it was normal. Squirrel from Houston. We don't have plows or snow tires or anything that clears off snow on the ground. What up, Josh? Hola, amigo. Hola, amigo. We are more geared towards rain and wind. Okay. Yeah, in Houston and hurricanes apparently. uh, yeah, Tyler, not a problem in Paraguay. No, yeah, snow's definitely not a problem. Handling the heat is. All right, squirrel. But I can tell Houston's heat and humidity there. Oh, it's more like Houston's heat. Yeah, yep. Tyler, it was hot for me down there at the end of the week. Uh, Wait, where were you at, Tyler? Oh, he's in Texas also, and I Googled it. Wait. Oh, that's Josh. I'm in Texas also, and Googled it. It said Texas is hotter than Paraguay. Was it today? I know it was yesterday. Paraguay, it wasn't that hot yesterday. It was actually really nice. Squirrel, it's 35 to 40 C here during the winter, 85% humidity. Okay. Let's get to caught up. Tyler, I can tell you that wind moves light of air volume in Asuncion. Okay. All right. Cool. No trolls. Yeah. Josh is in the Rio Grande Valley. Okay. Yeah, yeah. No, I only blocked one myself, but I kind of wanted him to pop up. I had a great for inbred Ed, right? Ed was talking mad shit last time. So, man, if inbred Ed wants to come on another screen name, ooh, I got you today. I got you today. I was just thrown off last time. I was thrown off last time because I just was not prepared for the trolls, you guys. Because, like, the other times I went live, there was, like, no trolls. It was all serious people. But last time, it was fucking troll central. But yeah, man, if inbred Ed wants to come back on and start talking shit, hey, come for me, man. I got you today. I got you today. Yeah. Okay, Tyler was back in oh, Josh, I'm based in Mexico. Yeah, Tyler, I was in Asuncion in September. Yeah, September's a good month to come. Uh, yeah, it's not the hottest, but I mean, it's hot all year round. You can still get 90 days, 90-degree days in September for sure. Fuck it, even up to 100. But yeah, you guys. So, anyways, thanks for hopping on the live stream. Start asking your questions. Otherwise, I can just start going off here. I know. I put the main topic as our passport bros here in Paraguay, and I'm just gonna conclude that yes, they found Paraguay. Um, yeah, and that's because I'll just say that because there are people who hit me up, right? And I can just tell immediately, right, that they're either not serious or they're on bullshit or stuff like that. And like I said, man, like I said, and I'll clear this up all the time. I know passport bros. Like there's good ones out there, right? Um, yeah, yeah. I know there are good ones out there, man. I know that there are good travelers, obviously, right? Obviously. But like, um, yeah, they found Paraguay though. They found Paraguay, and they're very pleasantly surprised, for sure. Um, and if some of these guys, if they're gonna start bringing their bullshit that they or in the ways that they acted in like Colombia or Brazil, man, I got something to say, bro. Like, yeah, there's a good reason why I behave here. You know, there's a real good reason why I behave, or I try to, right? My very best. Even like when I bring girls on camera, it's I always ask them beforehand, even from like the infancy of this channel, right? And I've always just asked permission, and like, it might be one thing if I go out to a club or something like that, but I'm talking about like there's some guys who are just right next door in Brazil, and they be doing some degenerate ass shit, dude. I'm not gonna name names, but I'm just like, dude, you start doing that shit here, man, on camera, and just like treating women in certain ways. I'm like, damn, dude. Like, don't come for me to help for help, man. For real, because I don't know, dude. Like, yeah, maybe you got away with it. Maybe because you're in bigger cities in Colombia or Brazil. But this is a small country, man. This is a small country. You know what I mean? And so like you start doing some stuff like that, and just for Instagram clout or whatever, you know, just just engaging in all that dumb shit, dude. Like I guarantee you, you guys, I literally am gonna predict this. Okay, I'm just gonna predict this straight up. That something bad is gonna happen to one of these guys here, right? Like something bad is gonna happen to one of these fucking degenerates. No, Squirrel, no, you're not a passport bro. You're a serious dude. And like I said, I know that there are serious passport bros, but like I'm talking about the degenerate ones, right? I've only ever called out one in particular on my channel, and I'll just say his name. I'm talking about Floyd, foreign only. He's a total dumbass, dude. Like, I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't want to collab with him. I don't want shit to do with him, man. And if you guys know who I'm talking about, fucking Floyd, fuck is his last name? Uh, I don't know. Aaron, are you on here, Aaron? You know who I'm talking about. But man, there's this guy named Floyd, right? And he just does stupid shit, dude. Just like he'll start yelling at girls in the street who he's never met. Saying, "Oh, fuck you" and all this stuff, just because like they didn't like look his way or something like that. There's other guys who are on Instagram. They're just slapping girls' asses and stuff. I'm over here like, dude. I'm like, bruh. It only takes one of her cousins to see some shit like that. It's one thing if you're like, okay, you're in a romantic situation and you give a girl a kiss on the lips, right? But it's a whole other thing if a girl is standing over a fucking balcony, and you guys probably know who I'm talking about. Standing over a fucking balcony, and dude just goes up and just like smacks your ass and stuff. I'm like, okay, yeah, I know that that's your whatever for the night or whatever the fuck, but I'm telling you, man, I'm telling you, like they start bringing that shit here to Paraguay. I mean, okay, dude, okay, and like I was gonna collab with or whatever I reached out to one person in particular, man. I'm not gonna say his name because he doesn't want me to anybody to know that he's here in particular. You know what I mean? But like, some of the stuff that goes down in like Rio or Medellin and stuff, I just I just want to say, just you guys can do that shit. You guys can get your motherfucking followers, and you guys can. I'm not talking to any of the mods here. You guys already know. um, the moderators already know that I'm not talking about any of them. But there's a lot of degenerate shit that goes down here in South America, and not only that, um, I don't know if this is troll or not, M dot, but you're probably trolling. But anyway, so um, yeah, so man, like, and oh yeah, so my point was that like I don't know if you guys saw on the news, but yeah, see you're trolling. All right, keep trolling, man. Keep talking shit. You know what? I got some shit for you, M dot. Keep talking shit. Yeah. So man. Anyway, so Nayib Bukele, or not yeah, Nayib, our president Santi Peña came out today and said like they're gonna be cracking down on crime here. And yeah, I know it's probably like talking more like narco shit, all that stuff, right? Um, but at the same time, guys who want to like participate in any illegal degeneracy, I'm just saying, y'all better be careful, man. You guys better be careful. Um, you know, because they're not playing on fucking crime anymore. You know what I mean? And yeah. So, anyways, let's see. Let's get caught up. Whew. Yeah, yeah, Tyler. I'm glad that you don't really know what I'm talking about, and I could give specifics, and I could absolutely throw people under the bus here. I'm not going to. The only person I've ever done that to is somebody named Floyd. Is because like he just acted like a goddamn fool all over Colombia and other countries and the DR and oh, but there's other ones too, and some are coming here to Paraguay, and like they should just probably lay low if they're gonna do some of that stuff. You know what I mean? Because like there's like Paraguayos are nice until you fucking piss them off. You know what I mean? So anyways, all right, squirrel. Some Americans believe that they can act the same way in another country as they do here. Yeah, you are a visitor in that country, and your American passport brings you nothing. Yes. If you have something happen, the U.S. government can do nothing for you. Yes, that's absolutely a good point, man. That's a good point. Like, yeah, even if you get a residency card, even if you become a citizen here, just be careful, man. Just be careful. Because I always say too, is that there's the law, and then there's the implementation of the law, right? Um, and then there's even on your side, even on the American side, right? Like, an embassy might be there for you if you're legitimately a victim, but if you're a fucking clown and and you like start problems and like you're putting shame and embarrassment on America and in the country you're in and doing illegal stuff on top of that, man, I'm just gonna say, dude, like, don't even count on the American embassy to come for you, like for real, you know, because they got serious shit going on, man. I mean, they're dealing with diplomats. They're not gonna, if you start getting like death threats or something because you're just doing dumb shit, like, I mean, don't, you might as well just like pick up and go back home. Real talk. Uh, yeah, and Tyler, I'm glad that you don't even know what I'm talking about, and and there's the serious guys. There's the guys who do well, and they may have made a legitimate mistake. Like an Austin Holloman made a legitimate mistake. He didn't know that all he did was ask a question, and in Brazil, and then people got pissed at him, and then like that was too much, right? That was an overreaction. But there's some guys who kind of deserve their reactions. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's it's like Squirrel said. It's like Squirrel said. Like you're a visitor, man. Even if you've been here for like 5 years, 10 years, just act right, for God's sakes. Because I almost guarantee you guys that there's going to be something that pops up in the news here in Paraguay. If I'm guessing, probably in the next year or two, right? And this is exactly why, like, I dive deep into subjects, right? Like I'll go and take a more profound look into like something like dating, right? Because like I'm talking to the gentleman, I'm not talking to the degenerates, um, you know, and the degenerates can do degenerate shit, but I'm not gonna be there to back you up. You know what I mean? And you know, if you want to go down certain paths, I mean, just don't put it on camera. You know what I mean? Like for the love of God, like whatever, man. And I'm not, I'm mostly just giving people a warning here. I'm mostly giving people a warning because I see some people's behaviors in like Colombia, Brazil, like people who put this shit on camera, and I'm just like, dude, like maybe you kind of had a little more anonymity in some of those bigger cities, but here like Asuncion, dude, like we're all very very interconnected, right? Even me and some influencers here, right? Um, like Paraguayan influencers, right? There's one guy in particular that's incredibly famous here that follows me and I follow him, and so like, dude, if I were to spread something and then if it could spread like fire, or if I were to like pick up something that happened or like, you guys know what I mean? And anyways, for anybody who's watching, I just wanted to give you guys that warning because like if you're gonna do some sketchy stuff or whatever that people might consider sketchy, for the love of Christ, don't put it on camera. You know what I mean? Like, um, yeah, dude, and not only that, but I seen some Instagram posts from like more like legit channels also talking about like Paraguay, and like some people joke about in different ways stealing Paraguayan women, and I saw one thing, and I don't even know why the fuck this dude reposted it. I know it wasn't him that said it, but it was another person who came here talking about our women and stuff, like it's like stealing candy from a baby. I'm like, oh Christ, oh Christ. It's only a matter of time until Paraguayans start translating this shit, and they can easily, And I'm like, dude, the thing is, like, I'm not here to be the fucking language police. I don't care, but it's the messaging. Because, like, if you say something like that, stealing, it implies that you're stealing it from somebody else. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that's why I always tell guys just one on one or even on my fucking channel, just know how to talk a little bit better. Like, you know what that guy, same guy could have said. It's like, like I want to win over her heart, and no, and right, and ain't nobody gonna trip about that. And again, I don't care, like that, like something like that. I really don't care, but like at the same time, just be careful, because there's quite a bit of Paraguayans who speak Spanish, and not only Paraguayans too, but there are you know there are people from Spanish speaking countries that follow me as well. Um, and their first language is not English, and they'll watch the subtitles, and they'll figure shit out real quick. You know what I mean? Yeah. Let me see where we're at here. Yeah, yeah, you guys, yeah, hit the like button. I see a few of you around. Yeah, we're just talking about passport bros, and just kind of some bad behavior, and just like some some stuff that I've seen of some people hitting me up, and not only that, man, but just like I realize certain people are coming here from other countries where they've done stuff in the past, and like a lot of that shit just not gonna fly here. This is a way tinier country. The word spreads like crazy. So it's like, at the very least, I guess I'm giving a warning to some of these people, like some of the stuff that might have gone down in Sao Paulo or Rio or Bogota or fucking Medellin. Just that shit ain't gonna fly here, man. It's really not. You know, so you know, uh, I'm just warning y'all, and I guarantee you, and not only that, I guarantee you when it happens, there's gonna be a news story about it. And when it happens, I'm gonna share that shit and I'm gonna cover it. And I'm gonna say, I told you so. Told you so, don't do that. Told you so. I'll make a, I'll make a, I'll make a real video on this for sure, you guys, for sure. Tyler Pelletier, thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas in advance. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you. Um, yeah, that's more of a lighter subject. Yeah, Christmas is very serious here. So it's like it's celebrated damn near the whole month of damn near the whole month of September, right? And because it's hot here, like people, the markets go the mercados. The mercados are all just full of like Christmas presents for like the week right before Christmas, but actually not so Christmas, but mostly the Day of the Kings, which is in January. That's actually when, well, it'll sort of be on Christmas too, but there's just like lines and lines of toys and all Christmas stuff just lined up in every single market here. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry guys, I gotta give Puppy his treats. I think you heard me. All right. Yeah, thank you again, Tyler. Check out Kinesis Money, guys, and Goldbacks. Yeah, you brought that up last time. Yeah, for sure for investment stuff. Yeah, Mercado Cuatro is nuts any day. Yeah, it sure is. That's the fucking truth. Okay, Squirrel. Treats for the pup and his and his owner. Yeah, yeah. I'm just chilling, drinking my day to day today. Hmm. All right, we're gonna have to find Puppy his treats. Yeah, I know. Yeah, you heard. You heard. You heard what I said. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, this is from Tio Donnie. From Tio Donnie. And Tio Tyler. There you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Okay, you're disgusting. Okay, puppy got his treat. All right. Yeah, let's get these likes up, you guys. Let's get these likes up. um, Squirrel. I am really curious about that drink. I am addicted to caffeine. Yeah, it's certainly not as strong as caffeine. It's herb, and then you have you have the metal straw that filters it out, and then you just keep pouring it a little bit. So it's incredibly dense tea, and you're gonna have to get used to it. But it has so many benefits, right? Like it clears out your system. It helps you stay hydrated, more than just water itself. Uh, I mean, this goes back to like literally the natives, like chopping up herbs, uh, that had benefits for fucking thousands of years, and yeah, and then they just kept finding the best mix for humans, and then and that's why we drink tereré is cold, and then yerba mate is hot. Now, when Argentinians say mate, they're actually referring to this, right? The cup. But this for us in Paraguay is a wampa, which is Guampa, wampa. And then the straw is bombilla, right? Like a bomb, right? And then so this is wampa, this is bombilla, and then yerba is herb. That's what we call it when you buy the box. It's yerba. And then mate is when you drink it hot. Terere, T-E-R-E-R-E, is when you drink it cold, right? But it's incredibly refreshing, and and when you guys are hungover, you need terere for sure. It helps uh, rehydrates you way quicker than just water itself, right? And there's other herbs you can throw on top. Not herbs, remedies, right? But they're plants. But you throw it on top of here. Um, it hits harder when you're drinking hot, but I use the herbs as well. And or the not herbs, God damn it. The remedies, right? And so the remedies will have different effects. Like some will be like more caffeinated, the remedies, and some others will be more for like weight loss. Others will be like to help your digestive system in general. Like there's so many. I forget which all of them. But there's one particular one that you guys should always look for, and it's called cedron, 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 and it's a special plant that we have here in Paraguay. I believe it's originally from Paraguay. But if you see that particular remedy, that's always a good one to put on top of the herb. Um, yeah, you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. Anyway, so yeah, it's not as caffeinated though. Like coffee is way more caffeinated than its tea. But the best benefit is it's gonna hydrate you, and it's really important because it gets so fucking hot here. I drink it all day. Most people do. Just sip it all day. Like I probably drink like 3 liters a day. Well, yeah, like 2 or 3. Yeah, yeah. Well, okay, let's get caught up. Tyler said I didn't try any tereré. I don't drink tea, but the food is amazing, guys. Yeah, yeah. Food is great here, especially comida casera, which is basically homemade meals. But like, it when you say like I'm looking for comida casera, you're really saying like things that are beyond fast food. So yeah, you can look for comida casera in restaurants, right? You don't have to go to somebody's house. But like if you say that, you're starting to talk about like the rice dishes, the pasta dishes, some of our soups we have here, that kind of stuff, right? Maybe some of the cornbread based stuff. Um, but like comida rápida would be like hamburgers, empanadas, pizza, that kind of stuff, right? But it is all good. I'll give you that for sure. Yeah, our food is great. Um, Squirrel, I have a question. Cocoa leaves, are they available there? Maybe. I don't really know. That's more of a Bolivian thing. Yeah, honestly, I don't really know. That's a good question. Um, yeah, and honestly, most Paraguayans wouldn't consume it anyways. Isn't that crazy though? Like Colombia, they're all about coffee. And then in Bolivia, they're all about cocoa leaves and chewing it. And then we're all about our tea down here. So South America is very diverse in that aspect, right? And it's interesting, right? And I don't have an example here because I left my thermo at Armin's still. I haven't even had it for like 2 months now. But anyways, our thermoses, our big, beautiful thermoses that you've probably seen on my videos. Um, those are mostly, well, honestly, the Paraguayans make the most beautiful ones, right? Because we're like a leather capital. Argentina's make really nice ones too. Brazil does as well. I don't know if they do as much, but Paraguayans really get deep in the imagery and you know, like I've shown you, like this kind of stuff over a thermos. You know what I mean? Leather pieces over the thermos, and actually not only that, but when they put leather uh, over these thermoses, like that, right? Then they actually stays colder a lot longer, right? So it's not just to make it look pretty, but it actually has a real uh, a real effect. Yeah. Okay. All right. Where am I at? Okay. Around Mercado Cuatro, I did see many shops with a lot of dried stuff. Yes, that's probably because, so I buy it in the box, but in the markets here, and it's super cool. Sometimes when you buy yerba in the street, they'll put the plants on like a thing, like a piece of wood, like a, what am I saying? Like a wood stump or something like that. And then they'll have machetes, and it'll just be like, you know what I mean? And then from there they'll like mix it up, and then they'll mix it up in the street, and then they'll give you like a cup to drink from, and it's super cool, right? Um, and yeah, right on the beach too, or not the beach, the costanera, right on the river. They'll have water set up, like good drinkable water that's coming out of the. Here, I'll show you what I mean. Out of the celts, uh, like these things, they'll have um, they'll have set up in the costanera, and they'll make you tereré, or if you just want a glass of water or whatever, on the costanera, which is the beach front on the river, right? Here, I just gotta shut my machine off here. Hold up. Oh, no, right now. Yeah. Okay. Squirrel. Squirrel asks, "What is my favorite Paraguayan food?" Oh man, that's a hard one. Hmm, probably our. Oh man, what's it called? Damn it, I always forget. Probably tallarines, which is like a linguine. And the way my sister makes it, she makes it like with a like a what's it called? Like a beef sauce with like potatoes, and so it's like a really good sauce over it, and it's like a. But the thing is tallarin. It's like an infused noodle, right? It's like a long noodle, but before you even cook it, it's already infused in a certain flavor down here. And every Latin American country that has tallarines, which I believe it, yeah, it's linguine, yeah, noodles. Hey, no, all right, the puppy's ripping apart his toy. Whatever, he can do it. Um, but yeah, tallarines, definitely my favorite. At least home cooked meals. Otherwise, bori bori is really good as well. It's like a, what is that? I'm awful at describing this stuff. It's like little I usually don't like corn, but in this soup, it's like little balls of like corn. But it's pretty damn good, and they'll mix it like with potatoes and meat and stuff. It's like a certain soup that they make down here. Um, and actually, it just got internationally recognized in some international like chef thing or something like that. Bori bori, I think it's a VORI, something like that. Yeah. Tyler says chipa with cheese. Uh, Kiwi. I don't even know what that is. Um, yeah. Let's see. And yeah, me and Josh went back and forth. Like, so the thing is, you guys, with what is it, sopa, or is it chipa? I think it's chipa. The thing is like you have to eat it when it's fresh, right? If you reheat this stuff, it's not very good, you guys. It's just like it gets old really fast. But in Cacupe, in the Cordillera department, that's right next to the central department, which is in where Asuncion is. So when you go to San Bernardino, that's there, and when you go to Cacupe, that's Cordillera, and um, that's where you can find the best made uh, of these corn based things, right? And they'll have like cheeses in them, and but you have to buy them fresh from these certain places in this one particular spot in Paraguay. So ask the locals. I don't know the exact places, but it's basically when you start going to Cacupe, and you pass Ipacaraí, where I did the music stuff, or I filmed the musicians. Well, when you start passing there, that's where a lot of this stuff was originated from, and those are the best places to try a lot of our corn-based like breads that are in those places they're amazing, right? And like I know on another video I talked down on some of the corn-based stuff, but honestly that's because like I just don't care for it when it's like reheated or just not fresh. But when it's fresh, oh, it's great. It's definitely great. Um, I don't even care that this troll is funny as hell. You guys are getting me watch hours, so I don't even mind the trolls. Um, okay. Let's get caught up. Um, I had this awesome corn and cheese souffle thing at Cabrera Steakhouse. Cabrera Steakhouse. I don't know where that is. That's probably downtown, right? In Asuncion. Um, huh, interesting. Yeah, Tyler, the empanadas are great and have so many flavors and varieties. Yeah, the empanadas, dude, you can never, ever go wrong with an empanada. I don't care if it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner. I don't care. Our empanadas are fucking amazing. I would put them on par with anything. Now, I won't put our sauces on par with anything, but our empanadas themselves are fucking fantastic. I would put them against any empanada in all of Latin America, all of Latin America. Now, the Venezuelans have, not only them. I think the Venezuelans, Colombians, and Peruvians, and Ecuadorians, like that part of South America, they make the best green sauces, right? We don't, we don't here in Paraguay. Um, but those upper countries, like the Venezuelan girl I'm talking to now, like she was like, yeah, we made a homemade one here, and I'm like, damn, I could, because like I remember there's this Venezuelan cart that made empanadas in back in the States, and like his were fucking killer. Like yeah, even the empanadas themselves, but definitely the sauces that like especially like Venezuelans when they make this some of their like cilantro, like or whatever they are, sauces are fucking amazing, dude. But our empanadas, like we have like the best ones to eat in the morning are the cheese and ham ones, the jamon y queso empanadas for sure. But our carne empanadas, our beef ones, ground beef ones are amazing too, right? Because it's South American Paraguayan meat, right? So it's like it's even more special. You couldn't even replicate it in the States, right? And then not only that, but like they'll throw in, which is different in Paraguay that not all countries do. They'll throw in green pepper. I mean, yeah, it's all like cooked in by that point. Um, cooked in what's it called? Eggs as well. Like you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys who have been here. But yeah, our empanadas are fucking amazing, and they're super cheap. Like sometimes where my sister's at, and like, damn, I wish I would have filmed this. But in Capiata, you can get empanadas for 3,000. So that would be, yeah, what would that be? That would be like 30 cents or so, and they're good sized ones too. They're not the tiny little baby ones. There are people who sell the little baby ones for 2,000 and sometimes even 1,000, which would literally be like 15 cents. The little baby empanadas. Um, and then like yeah, 2,000 would be, what would that be, you guys? Like 20 cents, something like that. Uh, yeah, 25 at most. But yeah, there's these ones in my sister's hood that like in Capiata where my most of my family lives. Like man, they're just amazing. Like I remember I spent like 12 bucks. Not even 12 bucks. What did I spend? Because my sister and my niece were like, yeah, we don't want to, because I go over there sometimes. I just hang out with them on the weekends. And like normally, like I'll offer to get us food or something, like on one of the delivery apps, Pedidos Ya, and um, but but sometimes on the weekends it takes a while for food to arrive, like an hour. So there's this place right around the corner, and I'll film this one day for you guys. Next time I go back there. But yeah, there's this guy who makes them, and they're amazing, and it's out of a little shop, and right across the way is a bodega. If you need some beer or whatever, I mean they have beer there too. But dude, some of the best spots here, I promise you guys, some of the best spots here are just the little hidden places that are just like out of people's houses, or like somebody's bodega that's like literally like kind of like the front part of their house, and they're like they'll live in like the back part, like these like little just random places. Um, like some of the best food, man. Uh, yeah, you can get like milanesa sandwiches anywhere. What's the other one? What's the other one? I'm always forgetting. But yeah, milanesa sandwiches are super cheap too. I mean, you could definitely get those for like 5,000, under $1. Well, maybe not that cheap. Like 7 or 8,000, like $1 for like some of these sandwiches, and then some of them will be decent size too. So you can easily get lunch here for $1. Yeah, or a couple empanadas, like, and say if you're really hungry, you get like four, and what is that running you like $1.50 or something like that. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, let me get back to this. You guys got me on the empanada rant. They do need poutine in Paraguay. Hmm. Wait. What is that? Is that duck? Wait. I don't know what you got. What you're saying there. uh, Squirrel. I think Tyler was saying ceviche. No, we don't have ceviche here. Well, there is, but it's not. Well, Paraguayans will tell you that ceviche is not good because that comes like that's like ocean food, right? Like from the sea, I think. Yeah. Tyler Pelletier. I was surprised to see an episode of Anthony Bourdain, Parts Unknown in Paraguay. Yeah, yeah. Man, dude, Anthony Bourdain is one of my favorites, dude, in the world. Favorite people, right? Yeah, I gave him a big shout out in my 100 days in Paraguay video. Uh, yeah, man, he's special, dude. And like once I found out like he had familial ties here to Paraguay, ah, dude, it was over. He was like my favorite human being then, because he was already like starting to be my favorite. But like, and I found out about him like later in life. But then like once I saw that episode, I was like, oh man, yeah, he's cool. Cause he's just one of those guys who travels right, you know. Before all this passport bro shit came up, he was just one of those guys who traveled correctly, you know, meeting the people, stepping out in this, like, uh, you know, finding out the history, the culture, he's a chef himself, so he loves the meals and will step back in the kitchen with people, and he's fucking cool, dude. Like Anthony Bourdain. Some I don't really know his early years. Some people said he was controversial. I'm like, how? Like what? Because what? I don't know. Like maybe some relationship didn't work out. Like who the fuck cares, dude? Anthony Bourdain is super cool, right? Um. Anyways, so yeah. 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 Anthony Bourdain. Yeah. That episode is really cool for sure. Yeah. Okay, where we at? Oh, damn, I'm really behind. Holy shit. Sorry, I was. Yeah, the trolls started coming in, didn't they? Damn, there's a lot of trolls. Holy shit. Yeah, you guys are doing well. Okay, hey, hope all is well. What's the general discussion of this channel? Well, on my channel, it's everything that has to do with Paraguay, and like letting foreigners know, hopefully some inspirational stuff for people who are stuck in life. That's the channel. But the topic of today is like earlier I was talking about like just like some guys are starting to come here from like places like Colombia and Brazil, and they're just not acting right, or well, not yet. But I'm just giving a warning that if they start repeating some of the shit that they did in Brazil and Colombia, that they just really need to watch it here. Like truly. Yeah. Tyler said anything Paraguay related. Yeah, I don't mind if I get off topic here and there. Um, yeah, you guys know that. I'm not super strict on this stuff. Uh, just like anything that I see is related. But you know that it's crazy. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Google Santiago Peña, our president, and he literally like did a fucking show like Nayib Bukele did in fucking El Salvador. I posted on my Instagram story, right? Um, and anyway, so it's like police lined up, like damn near like it was the army in like fucking El Salvador, and yeah, so they're gonna be tough on crime, right? So, you know, for all the dumbasses out there who film their fucking not maybe not they don't film their crimes, but they film their degeneracy, right? It's like, dude, it's one thing if you want to like, okay, whatever, dude, whatever. You guys know what I mean, but like, dude, like when you just film yourself being a total idiot, I don't know what to say, dude. I don't know what to say. Like, and I guarantee you, somebody's gonna make a fucking fool of themselves down here, and it's gonna be all over the. It'll start with the like, because we have a lot of like the TMZ equivalent type news down here, and you know, like those like independent entertainment type channels, like they'll latch onto that shit in a heartbeat, dude. I guarantee you, and it'll spread like wildfire if foreigners start acting a fool. You know what I mean? Okay, yeah. Ask anything you want, you guys. Let me try to get caught up. At Del Vida in Asuncion, I had a big one with soda pop for 280 Canadian dollars. Yeah, yeah. Empanadas are gonna be are more expensive in Asuncion for sure, especially at the malls and some restaurants. Um, yeah, here like in San Lorenzo and in Capiatá, they're gonna be much cheaper, like 50 cents type thing. Um, yeah, and yeah, you can get a soda for like less than $1 as well, for sure, depending on the size and all that. Here, I'm gonna put on my glasses, you guys. I fucking look at screens for too long. Okay, where we at? Yeah, but yeah, and yeah, empanadas, like yeah, and the same in the states. They're expensive, right? It's like yeah, $8, $9, $10 for sure. Oh, okay. Poutine is French fries with the gravy cheese. Gravy cheese. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay, okay, and yeah, yeah. Cheese curds, popular in Canada and France. Okay, yeah, now I remember. Shannick Thomas, am I to assume Paraguayans don't speak much English? Learning Spanish for a visit is mandatory. Yeah, most Paraguayans aren't going to speak a lick of English, unfortunately. You might come across some of the younger generation that surprisingly, like there's one kid who was Uber driver. Man, the kid was fucking smart, dude. I think he was like 22, but just fucking and just brilliant. And like he was speaking perfect fucking English. And I was just like, what the fuck, dude? Did you even have like? He's like, yeah, a little in high school, but like mostly I just like pick it up when I watch stuff or follow stuff or whatever. I'm like, damn, dude, you're. But that's like the exception to the rule. The main rule is you know, yeah, not. It might be. It might arguably be one of the least spoken countries in English, but at the top levels of society, they all want to learn, right? Especially the people with money. Oh, they want their English tutor, and all that. I've thought about going down that route myself. It's kind of hard to get in the game, and you just need to be like it's a lot of that stuff you have to build up from word of mouth. But then again, you kind of need to be bilingual as well to be able to do that stuff, um, at least to a degree. Okay, let me get caught up. Am I too? Oh yeah, I just read that. Michael Deondarin, have you ever researched about Islam? Are there Muslims in Paraguay? Uh, yes, there are, but not many. And of what I've heard, of what I've heard, at least historically, it's mostly Turkish, right? So it's not the it's not many like that are what am I trying to say? Like, because if you guys know, like the Turkish are more, I guess, liberal in that part of the world. So you know, there it's not like women are covered up from head to toe in the what is it called, like the burqa thing or whatever it's called. Like you won't see that here. You know, but yeah, there are mosques here. Not many, but there are. There are also Jewish synagogues. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, there are as well. Not many, but you know, this is mostly Catholic country, mostly a Christian nation. But even beyond that, there's like, I guess Mormons would probably be the next, or and then evangelicals are starting to become more of a thing here in Paraguay. Evangelicals are huge in Brazil. Like they have like, I think like millions of people. Um, yeah, practicing that stuff in Brazil. Okay, I found some people who speak English, but you should try to learn the language or try. Yeah. You should always, yeah, try to learn the language. Even if you're learning at a slow rate, people will see your effort for sure, for sure, you guys. Yeah. Why would you leave America to go there? To come here, to Paraguay? I mean, watch my videos, man. I talk about all the reasons nonstop. But I guess the main one would be cost of living and your retirement plan. You know what I mean? That's why um, Tyler, and Donnie, and hey, okay, all right, fine. That's why Tyler, Donnie, and Josh here are you know, moving down here because they're gonna 5x the value of their dollar. They're gonna live in tropical paradise, and there's gonna be beautiful women who are gonna want them. You know, to sum it up in in a few words, right? And then you know, we're gonna be kicking it on the fucking San Bernardino beach, popping some fucking beers, and you know, they're probably gonna be fucking introducing me to you know, their future wives, and you know, I'll have my girlfriend and stuff, and we'll just be kicking it back, probably taking some fucking trips to Encarnacion. You know what I mean? So that's the reason to move here. You know what I mean? It all, I mean, it goes back to economics, but it also goes back to you're gonna find a life partner way fucking easier than you would in America, and just to escape a lot of the degeneracy in America. You know? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To to say the least. All right. Michael, Paraguay has friendly people, great food, low cost of living, low taxes, etc. Oh yeah, I didn't even bring up the taxes. Yeah, that's all very true. Absolutely. Uh, yeah. Tyler, if you look up Plan B Paraguay on X, he lists many reasons to move to Paraguay. Absolutely. Yeah, so do I. And one of my most viewed videos is starting to be one of my most viewed videos are the top 12 reasons to move to Paraguay. And like all my videos, I elaborate quite deep on all of these, right? Ryan, how was the house that you checked out? Oh, dude, yeah, the fucking I still got to get it edited. I just been busy all day because I'm trying to get prepared to go to Encarnacion. I might have to drop it well, yeah, I most likely will drop it when I'm in Encarnacion. The 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 houses that were around $40,000 in a gated community here. I met up with my friend, and we went to check out the places, and yeah, his Spanish, he's still learning, so I was like interpreting and stuff for him, but also asking it all the questions for financing and all that. But it was cool, man. These gated communities are freaking cool, man. Especially if you have an animal or something. Like you know, and yeah, like you know, my guy is gonna be so happy when I can like walk in. Like I'm not getting a house like right now, obviously. Like I literally have 8 months on here, and then not only that, but like these gated communities are popping up everywhere. So I want to be strategic where I live. Right now there are three, but they're gonna be more. Like literally, and they pop up within a year. Construction goes really fast here. and they do a really good job. But they were really cool. Um, and yeah, yeah, wait for that video. Very. I mean, that like the furnished houses. I believe if we were converting well, and they're furnished well, right? It would be like $42,000, right? And some people are paying more for a freaking car in the U.S. like for $42,000. So some of you guys might some of you guys might have that kind of money on saved up, and if you do, well, I mean, and one of these places is available, I'd very much suggest it. They're going to get bought up quick by locals and by foreigners who are not English speaking. But then when I put it out, like I'll be probably one of the first, if not the first, to start showing some of these gay communities. And I'm not gonna be the prime contact on these, just to let you know. If you guys want me to like help you out with an interpretation or translation, I can. But I would probably charge something for that. But anyway, so I'm gonna put the Remax agents, a woman, she's very nice, right? Her detail under the video when I do start putting this video out, and yeah, okay. Yeah, and also Tyler said, yeah, check out Nomad Capitalist. Yeah, yeah, check him out too. I just did a reaction video on when he talked about dating and stuff. And I have very slight disagreements with Nomad Capitalist, but overall, Gerald is a good guy for sure. I know I know he has some things that some people might not agree with him, but overall, I mean, yeah, he's a great guy. He gives out great information. He's way deeper into like this whole residency stuff than honestly than I even want to be. Just because it's so much to keep up with. Laws are always changing. People are coming from all different places. It's not just Americans, and like you damn near have to like go down the route to understand as much as a lawyer does, and on top of that, like coordinate everything, and like it's a really hectic game to get into. That's actually why I put it off myself. Now it's not to say that I won't help people. In fact, I do have a couple people lined up, right? But I'm taking it case by case because it's a whole beast of a thing to like start providing residency services. I know some people jump right fucking into it when they get here, um, and I'm not gonna doubt their connections, but like some people some people don't think too much about it, and not only that, but like they uh, they either promise too much or they can't fully um, or they can't fully help you, even though they may promise that they can. Hey, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Osmar Duarte. Hello. Hello, my friend. How you doing? How you doing? I think I recognize your name. Uh, yeah, Tyler. Please hit the like button and feel free to ask anything. Yeah. Yeah, you guys. I'll go for a little while here yet. Yeah, everything that I saw, the further you got away from Asuncion, the cheaper houses are. Yeah, so this particular gated community was in between Luque and Aregua, but it was technically in Aregua, but not right on the lake. There's another one that's closer to the lake, right? But there's different financing for these places if you guys were to need it. I'll talk about that in the video. Um, how much are the HOA fees? Great question. So there's no true HOA, right? At least in the places that I saw. But the HOA, if you're even gonna call it that, it's not even an HOA. It's well, okay. I guess let's break it down in two parts. So, number one, there's fees. There would be 350,000 a month, and that includes, which would be, what would that be, like $50 here? Let me just see real quick. Yeah, like close to like $50 USD. But that includes water. That includes trash pickup. and that includes lawn maintenance for the front of your yard, right? So you actually get something out of it, and it's incredibly not outrageous. I mean, people pay hundreds and hundreds and even thousands of dollars for HOP AAPs in the U.S., right? Um, I might have to take a toy away from puppy. But yeah, it's outrageous in the U.S., right? And some and people are fucking trying to f you over, but here it's like literally just it's just like a maintenance fee, like honestly. And so the only thing that you'll end up paying is electricity, and then like obviously like Wi-Fi, TV or cable if you want it. You might as well get cable to get like the local or the cable channels here, because then you can watch the national games, and it's like I want to say like $4 extra a month, if that, in some of the packages from Tigo. And then yeah, and then you can get your phone service as well through the same through Tigo. So it's really nice, and it's just simple life, dude. Say you buy one of these fucking houses for what is it, 40, 42, 43,000. And yeah, then you're just stuck with that one. Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? I was gonna search out what their 350 is. Um, yeah, you're stuck with that one fee for trash pickup, water, and and you know why they don't you know why water isn't you don't pay individually? It's because water is so fucking cheap. They don't even care. Right? Like water here for where I'm at is like $4 a month. You know what I mean? So it's like on a community level, they're just like, yeah, just pay us a fee and we'll just take care of it. Like, even if you take like long ass showers, like or whatever, like it's gonna be like nothing. You know what I mean? Like Paraguay is so rich when it comes to water. So fucking rich. Yeah. Yeah, so hopefully, yeah, I answered a lot of that. Uh, is the tap water safe, or do I need a filter? So what I got, you guys, is I got a bebedero. You can buy filters, and actually they're getting a lot cheaper, and yeah, they're getting a lot. Sorry, I got a message pop up. These filters, right? You'll it's like a big thing that you'll put next to your sink if you wanna filter. But what I suggest is get a bebedero, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So I want to say, like, mine is like a tiny one, right? It's like this, Britannia Agua, and then these things, they're 20-liter celts. If you get them at Biggie, our 24-hour stores, they can deliver them for you, right? Or you can go to the store, and they cost. So the jug, right, is if you have one to return, it's 16,000, which is $2 USD for 20 liters of water, which will last you about a week, or yeah, 5 days to 7 days, right? Depending on how much water you drink. Maybe if you're a family, you'll go through two of these a week, right? Um, but so like yeah, so that's what I would suggest. Yeah, I know people go through the filter route, which is fine, but it's so cheap. You might as well just keep recycling these things. Then, like I said, when you return it, they'll give you one for $2 USD, right? Um, but when you start off buying them, when you don't have them to return, they're like 24,000. So what would that be like? Slightly over $3. You know what I mean? So yeah, something like that, or yeah, right around $3. Um, you know, so that's when you first buy it. Otherwise, you just keep bringing them back, and then they'll just give you a new one. So that's what I would do. I stay with four of those in my house, right? So I always have a month's worth of drinking water on me, always, and that's literally $8 that I spend on my drinking water. Now, yeah, I could go through the whole filter thing, but then you have to replace it every, I don't know, 4 or 6 months. And yeah, I don't. It's not the worst thing to do, but it's just one of those things that you got to keep up with. Yeah, you got to keep up with getting these things too. But you know that these are always going to be premium, like like good water, right? Um, so I don't know. That's just what I suggest personally for the whole drinking water situation, right? Okay. If you wanted to watch MLB or NFL there, I know that they don't televise it. Is there a sports bar, or maybe use VPN and get a US package? Yeah, you're probably gonna have to go through one of those like Fubo TVs or something like that, and yeah, stream it from your device. Yeah, most sport bars down here, they're not gonna play American sports. They're just not. It's just Soccer Central down here. So if anything, they're gonna play like soccer games from other countries or whatever. Um, yeah. So, anyways, uh, hmm. Tyler, if you want to watch sports from another country, you may need a VPN. Yeah, you're gonna probably need a VPN, or you may need to find a pirate site. Yeah, yeah. You can find one of those like streaming sites for sure. Yeah, you can get access to those, especially if you have a VPN. You guys should have VPNs anyways, even though I think I'm connected. Yeah, I'm connected. uh, Sometimes you have to disconnect from your VPN to like use an app down here, but then just like reconnect like after you're using it or whatever. But like I'm on my own private Wi-Fi anyway right now, so it's not the biggest deal. But if I were to use like a public Wi-Fi, I would absolutely be on like at the malls, right? For example, like I'm always connected to a VPN down here when I want to switch to their Wi-Fi uh, and stop using my cell data. Okay, how's the groundwater if I want to drill a well? The groundwater is excellent, especially if you drill your own well, because then you know exactly the piping situation, right? So it's excellent. Maybe arguably one of the best places in the world. How deep do they have to go? And known bacteria or contaminants. I mean, Armin, he did it. Like I would have to honestly ask him or Google that and look it up and research it a little bit better. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Um, I'm probably gonna hop off here soon. Uh, are you checking out any real estate in Encarnacion? I haven't. I haven't organized that quite yet, but I might. I might. I'm gonna be there for the trolls, the chip. Are you another inbred chip? I think Chep is an inbred. I think his parents are his are siblings for sure. Yeah, yeah, for sure. He's another inbred, you guys. Okay. Anyways, going back to the Encarnacion thing from Enanman, I might if I can get this set up within the week I'm gonna be there. I might I'll start searching it out now. I just been hectic, man. Like getting my own stuff ready for this 7 days and oh my god, dude, getting my fucking dog all cared for and taken care of and stuff. But I'm trying to figure it out. And if I can, let's just say if I can, I will, right? But I'm not gonna make any promises. Uh, okay, Tyler, I'm gonna get off and have a great night and thanks for the chat. Hey, thank you again, Tyler, for being a mod and being a serious person. Shout out to Niagara Falls and stay warm. I know you said it was the first snowfall, but take care, my man. Take care. I'm gonna hop off to you guys. I still gotta keep laundry going here. Um, you know, yeah. But yeah, they'll see you later, Tyler. See you on Sunday. I'll be in Encarnacion, but I'll probably go live before Sunday. I'll probably go live Friday, Saturday, and maybe both days and Sunday. But I'll for sure go live on Sunday and from Encarnacion. I'll probably go from the rooftop too, by the way, the terrace where I'm staying, so you guys can oversee the city. Okay, Shannick Thomas. When dating a Paraguayan, how quickly do you meet their parents? It's gonna depend. Honestly, that's really gonna depend. But if it's a serious thing, and you want it to be serious, and it's not like a situation where I don't know. It'll happen pretty quick though. In general, I don't want to give like a specific amount of time. Because every situation is going to be different, but it'll go relatively fast for sure, for sure. Yeah. Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I think I might hop off here. Like I said, I'm gonna be going live again on Sunday, and I'll be in Encarnacion at that point. So yeah, and I'll be going live before that on probably Friday, and Saturday as well. Uh, yeah, and I'm gonna be in our Encarnacion. I may step out, or I may do like on the beach if I'm able to um, go live from there. I don't know. I don't know if I'll go to a restaurant or a bar and go live. Not sure yet. I'll just see everything, man. I don't really have I don't have much planned to be honest. I'm just kind of winging it, right? But that's kind of the best way to go. Unless I want to set up something for the houses, then I'll let you guys know, and I'll do a community post on my YouTube. All right, Josh. Yeah. You guys take care. Yeah, it's been over an hour. You guys hear me rambling and stuff, but take care of yourselves, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here, and then we'll for sure see each other Sunday. If not before that, and I'll probably have drop some videos in between that. All right, you guys. Take care of yourselves. Stay up. Stay up. Don't get depressed in the winter. All right, y'all. Take care.